Hi there everyone, are we ready to hear some Bridezilla stories? Because these are going to leave you super shocked. Let's get started.
My mom is trying to force me to wear her wedding dress to my wedding. It was also my grandma's. And I said yes because I was literally forced. But it just came back from the tailor, you guys. I do not feel like a bride in this dress. I'm sorry, I look like a sleep paralysis demon. I can't. And it looked so cute on them. It's not me at all. It's so hot in this dress. I can't raise my arms above here. It's made of like rabbit velvet and my fiance is a vegan.
Yeah, that dress looked like it's made with a velvet texture, so it must be hot. And you were filming this in August. It's super hot in August.
So it's not like it like coheres with our values as a couple, but my mom is paying for the wedding. Like, I can't afford it on my own. The venue itself is literally $60,000. Like,
oh, that makes so much more sense why you're putting this wedding dress on now. But babe, this is your wedding. Don't wear what others want you to wear to please them. I really think you're trying to make your mother happy by wearing something that she wore to her wedding, but wear what makes you feel beautiful on your special day, and I'm sure your mom will be happy either way. I kind of want to see your mom's and grandma's wedding dresses at this point, or like photos at the wedding, because that dress would probably look nice on them or like anyone. If you style it correctly, I probably think it would look nice too, but it's not that bad. It's obviously not her style.
There's no way I could afford that. And she says if I don't wear this,
60,000.
then I'm like not acknowledging her and like celebrating her at my wedding, and she won't pay for it. She won't pay for any of the things that she's put down deposits for. She'll like cancel everything. And my family already has tickets to the wedding. Like, it's in January. And I've tried everything. I've said I'll cut it up. Like, that's apparently really offensive if I like only wore a part of it. I'll wear it to the reception or part of the reception. No. I even like booked an appointment at a bridal boutique to show her that like they're really cute, classy styles. She said no, nothing is sophisticated, it's all tacky, as if this isn't like literal popcorn texture, like. But she literally won't hear reason.
Aww.
And she's not usually like this, to be honest. And so I'm kind of like, if it's the one thing she wants, I should just do it. But I really don't want to. So I'd really like to hear any input.
Yeah, definitely what I said earlier. It's your wedding, babe. Make sure you do something that makes you happier. It does sound like your mom is really forcing you to wear at this point because she's kind of paying for the wedding. That's an issue when you try to involve your family in that situation. You're not a bridezilla, but definitely does not seem like you're liking the dress. Maybe you could redesign it some way. That's an option, but I really hope the wedding went well for you. Next.
So I went to a wedding this weekend that I thought was just my cousin's wedding. Cousins, apostrophe S, as in my cousin, but it turned out to be a wedding for my cousins. Yes to the S, no to the apostrophe. You see, I got the wedding invitation in early December. And to me, this was the perfect get out of Christmas free card, because I'm like, if I'm going to a wedding with you guys in February, I'm not spending Christmas with you. I don't know if you know any Puerto Ricans from Elizabeth, New Jersey, but Christmas is not a holiday that you want to spend with them because they talk too loud, drink too much, and someone ends up fucking fighting. In a wedding venue, I know that they have to keep it together. I know they have to be more respectful and their wives are going to keep them in check. So I was like, I'm going to go to that. I'm not going to go to Christmas. Perfect. We go to the wedding, me and my wife. I see Tito. Tito's the one getting married. And my cousin, the one that I know, he's getting married to Juana de la Plancha, a woman that I don't know, right? And I'm talking to her like, I'm so happy, you know, I've been married for a while. I could give you some pointers. Don't talk too much to her. You're always going to get in an argument. He's laughing, you know, he's 43. I was like, fine, it's about time. He's like, yeah, we have a 3-year-old kid. I was like, oh shit, really? I haven't seen you in that long. He's like, yeah, you know, I knew. And I'm like, how did you meet her? He's like, well, I've always known her, you know, growing up. We just kind of had a falling out, but we got together one night, had a kid, and we've decided to make it work, and we're making it official. I was like, you know what? Congratulations, Tito. That's awesome for you. And then I'm talking to his dad, my uncle. I'm like, where the fuck is her family? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, where's her family? Everyone here I know. Like, where's her family? Like, point out.
No way. When I first heard it, I was like, I thought you meant like a double wedding, and then no. Smells funny right now. Smells funny, you guys.
Where's his mother? Like, who's his mother here? And he points to a woman. I'm like, isn't that your half sister, Unc? He's like, yeah, that's my half sister.
Half sister.
And that's when it hit me. And that's when I shut down. I literally stopped talking. I had nothing else to say. All of the blood rushed from my head down to my asshole out of the embarrassment. My blood did not want to be seen by anyone, you know? So it was like hiding. I wanted to go like this and pretend like this wasn't actually happening. My wife is like, what's the matter with you, Junior? You need to liven up. Like, this is your family. They haven't seen you in so many years. Everyone's talking to you and you don't give them nothing. I'm like, I have nothing left to give to these fucking people. I don't even understand why we're still here. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Preppy up, motherfucker. And I'm like, you don't understand what's happening right now? She's like, no, I don't understand. All I understand is that you're being an asshole. I'm like, okay, no problem. You're gonna get it at some point. At one point it's gonna come and you're gonna understand. Cut to the wedding ceremony. Everything starts. The kid is walking down with the rings. Their kid, 3 years old, normal. To my surprise, the kid is normal. That must be...
I knew he was going to add something like that. You know, when people say that there is an incest going on, the kids sometimes turn out to be like sick or something, and that's funny. You
know, because he's only 75% same blood, 25% he's different blood. So maybe that makes a world of a difference in the genetic pool, that kid is normal. But you know, who knows what's gonna happen in the future. When they say, is there anyone that has any reason why these two shouldn't be joined? I'm like, no, none of you motherfuckers are gonna say anything. I just found out today, so I wouldn't even know where the fuck to start. You people should have more information. 3 of you motherfuckers should be like, hey, no, don't do it. This is wrong. This is wrong in the eyes of literally everyone. It should be, but not anyone here. I was like, okay. As soon as the ceremony was done, I was out. I didn't want no reception. I didn't want to drink with these people. And this is why I don't fuck with family. This is why this is not exactly why. This is not the reason why I stopped fucking with you people, but this is now another reason why I don't fuck with you people. I was thinking like maybe she's, you know, like an orphan. I'm the fucking orphan now. All my family dead. I don't have any family. Oh, Junior, where your family? They all died in a terrible plane accident. You didn't find out? Yeah, it happened in 1999, some shit. Yeah, all of them dead.
God, he took it way too far, but I completely understand what he's talking about. I was literally waiting for another couple to show up, but literally 2 cousins that got married. Let's read some comments. My great-grandma remarried after her husband died. She married her nephew, making him my grandma's cousin and stepdad. What? That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh Lord, it's not family tree anymore. It's a family ref. Bro, they're first cousins even though their parents are half siblings. That's still first cousin. Most states that's illegal. Yeah. In this genetic mess, even a detective wouldn't be able to figure it out. Crazy. Let's go next. We are moving on to Reddit. This is the subreddit Weddings Shaming, and their question is, if someone sent this to me, I would simply just not go. This is not a question, but just a statement. And there's a card, you guys. Let's read the wedding rules. This is blank and blank. Big day, not yours. That's number 1. I know this will be juicy. 2. Do not get in the photographer's way. 3. The attire is black and or gold, not red, blue, green, and definitely not white. I mean, I agree, but why are you so aggressive? 4. Do not arrange seats. We have a seating chart for a reason. Whoa. Okay, this is too aggressive. 5. If you don't want to put any money for the wedding, keep your should have, could have, would have to yourself. Your opinion is irrelevant. 6. Pace yourself when drinking. 7. No big announcements or proposals. I agree. 8. If you can't handle or dislike the music being played, simply go home. This is celebration, not a funeral. 9. This is taking over the 90s and 2000s type of event, so there will be twerking. 10. The use of hashtag when posting pictures. So I guess their hashtag for the wedding. 11, do not sit down all night. Oh, my petty ass will be so against every rule. I'll be coming in blue dress, something blue. And would be not twerking, obviously, but I will not be posting pictures and I'll be sitting down all night. This is definitely really aggressive. I don't like the attitude. Definitely smells like Breadzilla or Grimzilla. 12, no outside liquor. If caught, you will be escorted out. 13, refer back to rule number 1. What's wrong with you? The bride and groom said what they said. 15, turn all the way up. After reading all of this, I'm not turning up, girl. What are you talking about? This sounds super aggressive. I don't like wedding rules. Yes, there are some set rules that logically people should follow, but there are no rules that literally you sound like a party pooper. After all of this, no one is going to turn up all the way. What are you talking about? This just sounds like you are really aggressive. And I agree with the OP. I would not go. I would not go. Simply spending so much money to literally gift you something, spending so much money getting ready for the wedding, and you are acting very entitled. I don't like that. Super aggressive as well. So pass. Let's read the comments. Why write like this? This is not an invitation. This is survival guide for the wedding. If you follow all these rules, you won't just be a guest. You'll be going through a trial and level of survive and don't get escorted out. That's just my opinion, but let's see what the comment says. I feel like all of these could have been written to not sound like an asshole. For real, like use ChatGPT and ask them to not sound like an a-hole at this point. This is crazy. You sounded aggressive on each sentence. And then like, refer to rule number 1. This is not your day, this is our day. I agree, but to a certain extent. You don't have to be a bridezilla about it. Yeah, none of these rules are bad, but it's weird that some of them have to be said. Who are you inviting to your wedding that you would have to tell them not to complain about your wedding? And some could be said much more polite and fun. Yeah, literally you made it so aggressive, not fun at all, and I don't think people are going to be feeling invited, period. My aunt's family friend was a bridezilla nightmare wedding. Love those. Let's see. My aunt just came back from a wedding which sounded like a total nightmare. The bride is the daughter of my aunt and uncle-in-law's friend, so basically a family friend. It's her 3rd wedding already and she's only 29. Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. She has 2 different kids with 2 ex-husbands. This woman seemed to be obsessed with weddings from the moment I met her, and I was the only interested in talking to me about engagements, weddings, rings, etc. 5 minutes after I met her for the first time, she proceeded to chastise me for not being married, for planning my wedding yet, saying I'm running out of time even though we are close in age. A few months before the wedding, my uncle-in-law took her for a dress fitting, and since she couldn't afford the dress $1,000, he generously offered her to pay for it, and she accepted. Of course she would. Fast forward a few weeks before the wedding, she informed my aunt and uncle that she is canceling the catering service to cut down on the budget, and instead asked him to help her mom cook for everyone. He agreed and was told that the meal would include pre-cooked pasta that was reheated by putting it in plastic bags dipped in boiling water. Barf, exactly. Barf indeed, disgusting. And jello pudding as a dessert. The venue was supposedly at a castle, but it ended up being some tacky looking house where Dungeon of Dragon fans would go to cosplay. On the wedding invitation it said formal but with no specification, black tie, white tie, semi-formal, etc. So my aunt and uncle picked out nice formal outfits which the bride's mom okayed beforehand. After they took a plane to fly to the wedding, oh, it's a destination wedding, or I guess at least a wedding in a different state, the bride immediately put my aunt and uncle to work shopping at Costco, etc., which they did. Then the bride threw a fit that my uncle-in-law didn't have a white shirt and black tie, which she did not say anything about in her invitation, and demanded that he would go buy one before the wedding the next day, which he begrudgingly agreed to. The worst part is that her fiance, now my husband, told my uncle that there's something she didn't tell him. She wouldn't be wearing the wedding dress, which he spent $1,000 on. Apparently, a family member didn't know that he already bought her a wedding dress and offered to pay for a dress and a dress fitting. So she did that instead without even having the consideration telling him before and apologized for wasting his money. She just took the $1,000 for a dress that she didn't even use. And not only she was too inconsiderate to acknowledge that or apologize, but she demanded that he purchase an entire new outfit the day beforehand. It sounded like a nightmare, and I feel so sorry for her husband. This is why she's getting married for the third time, girl. Like, there is something wrong with her, obviously. Reheating pasta in plastic bags, I mean, like, is that even a thing for a wedding especially? It's like a cooking hack went horribly wrong. What are you talking about? The audacity of someone giving you a marriage advice when they have not even been married successfully is crazy. If you're not married successfully, if you're not happy in your relationship, you shouldn't be giving people advice. Having 2 children from your 2 previous exes, no. I would never take advice from people like that, especially if they don't know how to choose partners. Don't rush into a marriage if you are not 100% sure of your partner. Yes, there are some situations that are probably you can't consider at that time, but you really need to be careful on who you're choosing. So that is so stupid to give her advice and telling you that you're running out of time while you're just making a more wiser choice. And no one is being forced to marry. Like, some people don't like that concept, and that is completely okay. No one should be judging you for that. The uncle-in-law, though, really got a bridezilla experience in my opinion. He is out here buying a new shirt, a new whole outfit, tie, blah 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 before the wedding. Like, he's the part of the bridal party now, and he spent $1,000 for a dress, and she did not even think. Like, at least I didn't read, she did not even thank him or apologize that she wasn't even using it. Like, that's the least she could have done. And the least she could have done is wearing it for the photos. Major no-no for this person. Let's see what the comments say. There's absolutely no way I wouldn't demand my $1,000 back, and since it wasn't used for the intended purposes. Exactly. I agree. I was so mad about that. She wasn't even grateful. Yeah, this person sounds super entitled, super comfortable, and does not deserve what she received. Alright, last one, you guys. Brazilla registry gone wild, expecting to fund her life. This is a short one, but let's see what they say. My friend is getting married in a few months, and the wedding planning process seems to have magnified some of her less appealing tendencies. I know definitely that is super stressful to be a bride, and it is really hard because there's so much planning you have to include into a life that is probably already pretty busy. So that is why people do hire other people to get that thing over with, because this is crazy and I know how that feels. Recently, she updated her registry website to include 3 funds: home renovation fund, a baby fund, despite not being pregnant. What? Wait. So she opened a registry website for her wedding, for a home renovation, baby fund, she's not even pregnant, and a honeymoon fund. Okay, I find it shocking how conspicuously she displays her financial expectations, especially since the only 4 items of her actual registry are all priced at $300 or more. Moreover, the wedding is international and requires 3 nights stayed at $650 per night. Please, I need validation here because I'm going insane. This was 22 days ago and I hope you decline. I hope you left your friend alone at this point, because your friend seems very unreasonable. First of all, she is asking people for money because obviously she won't be able to afford it. Home renovation? What does that even have to do with the wedding? A baby that she doesn't even have or probably won't have in the near future. Honeymoon is kind of related, but still, this is not a responsibility of a gift for a wedding. Wedding gifts are usually to cover the cost of a wedding, not a honeymoon. So honeymoon has to be taken care of by yourself, family, blah blah blah. And especially if this is international wedding with people paying $650 per night. Girl, this smells like breadzilla, and I definitely don't agree with this. I get wanting help for your big day, but these wedding funds are on the next level, and I definitely think you should run. I definitely think you should decline because I feel like it's just going to far more worse than whatever it is already. I think we can all agree expecting friends and family to fund your renovations and baby plans before they even have the wedding invite is a little, you know, bold in my opinion. The audacity of putting everything on display, like if I were you, I would politely decline, like as I said, to contribute on that baby fund, especially that doesn't even exist. I would politely, aggressively decline. Okay, you guys, this was all for today. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know what story stood out for you the most. I am super excited to make more videos like this. Make sure you check out all the links below. I do have a second account, so check that page as well. We do beauty content on there. But as of right now, I hope you have a good one. Bye.